Maths is a simple subject, yet is abstract in nature. In this library, we tend to bring the simplicity of every subject to you. I promise that we're going to bring the IK Guru back into the studio, and he's here with me. He's going to simplify further some mathematical terms that you have not yet seen. Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Deola Adu, and this is still Days Library. In today's episode, we're bringing back Mr. Ikechukwu Anyanwu to take mathematics.
My name is Ike. Now today we'll be looking at how to multiply pairs of 2 to 3 digit numbers using the grid method. Like she earlier said, there are terms that need to be simplified. Terms, processes, problems in mathematics that needs to be simplified. So today we'll be learning how to use the grid method, and we know that it's an alternative method compared to the column multiplication. Now for the grid method, I think children should be able to use this because it helps them to partition numbers based on their place value. So children should also have a secure understanding of mathematical concepts, processes, terms, and how it relates to solving mathematical problems.
Mr. Ike, you need to tell us some of the terms that you have used after you have taught us mathematics. I hope you're going to do that.
Yes. In our last series, we talked about halving and doubling numbers. 2-digit numbers, even numbers, odd numbers. Halving is like dividing by 2. Doubling is the opposite of halving. It's like multiplication being the opposite of division. So when you're doubling, it means you're multiplying that number to it. You're adding that number to itself or multiplying that number by 2. When you're halving, you're dividing that number by 2. So that's for halving and doubling. But for multiplication, we have the grid multiplication and the column method of multiplying pairs of 2 to 3 digit numbers, or a 3-digit number by a single digit, or a 3-digit number by a 2-digit number.
Oh my God, this mathematical terms is giving me Jesus! All right, let's learn first, and then we'll come back to Mr. Ikechukwu Anyanwu. Let's go right into the classroom as Mr. Ikechukwu Anyanwu takes us the simple way of solving mathematical issue. Are you ready? Let's go into the classroom.
Alright, welcome to another series. Today we'll be learning how to multiply pairs of 2 to 3 digit numbers using the grid method. Children most times like to use the column method because they find it pretty easy. But I prefer to use the grid method because when you're using this, you're less likely to make mistakes. Now I'll take you through some examples. The first one is this. When you're to multiply 24 by 12, that is 24 times 12. Now, this is the advantage of the grid method. It helps you to split these numbers based on the place value of each digit. Now I have 24, and I know that 24 is 2 tens and 4 ones. So I'll have 2 tens, which is the same thing as 20, written here. Then 4 ones, which is the same thing as 4, times 12. 12 is 1 10 and 2 ones. So 1 10 is the same thing as 10, 2 ones. You can see that I have partitioned these numbers based on their place value. Now I'm going to multiply 20 times 10. I know that 2 times 1 is 2. And when it is 10 times bigger, it becomes 200. That is 20 times 10 is 200. Then 20 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So 20 times 2 will give us 40. Then I'll move back to 4. 4 times 10. 4 times 10 is 40. Then 4 times 2 is 8. So at this point, I'm going to add these numbers. So I have 200 plus 40, that is 240, plus 40 plus 8, that is 48. So 0 plus 8 is 8, 4 plus 4 is 8, then I'll bring down 2 in my hundreds place. So my answer is 288. So 24 times 12 is 288. Alright, I'm going to take you through the second example. This is 55 times 13. So I'm going to split 55 based on its place value. I know that 55 here is 5 tenths, which is 50, and 5 ones, which is 5, times 13. 1 10 and 3 ones. So 1 10 and 3 ones will give you 13. So 50 times 10, I'll have this as 500. Then 50 times 3 is 150. Then I'll move on to 5. 5 times 10 here is 50. Then 5 times 3 is 15. So at this point, I'm going to add this. 500 plus 50 will give me 550, plus 150 plus 15 will give me 165, because 5 plus 0 here is 5. 1 in the tens place plus 5 tenths will give me 6 tenths. Then I have 1 here in the hundredths place. So at this point, 1 in the hundredths place, I have 5, because 0 plus 5 is 5. 5 plus 6 is 11. I have 1. I'll carry 1 to the hundredths place. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. So my answer is 715. Alright, the third example, 135 times 123. I'm going to partition these numbers based on their place value. So at this point, I'll have 100, 3 tens, which is 30, then 5 ones, times 123. 100, 2 tens, which is 20, then 3 ones. So 100 times 100. I have 100 times 100 as 10,000. Then 100 times 20. I have this as 2,000. Then 100 times 3 is 300. I'll move on to the number in the tens place, which is 30. 30 times 100. I know that this is 30 times 100. So I'll be having 3,000 here. 30 times 20. I know that 3 times 2 is 6. So 30 times 20 will give me 600. Then 30 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. So 30 times 3 is 90. Now to the number in the ones place. 5 times 100 is 500. 5 times 20 is 100, because 20 times 5 is 100. 2 times 5 is 10. Then you add the 0. Then 5 times 3 is 15. Now that I have all my numbers in the grid, I'll have to add everything. So this is 10,000 plus 3,000 plus 500. I know that this is 10,000 plus 3,000 plus 500. So this is 13,500 plus 2,000 plus 600 plus 100. That is 2,700. 2,700 plus 300 plus 90 plus 15. 5 in the ones place plus 0 will give me 5. You can see the way I've arranged my numbers properly. Then 1 plus 9 is 10. I'll write 0 and carry 1 to the tens place. So I'll have this. Then 300 in the hundreds place, 90 and 5. Don't forget, when you have to add this, you should add based on the place value of each digit. I have 300 plus 90 plus 15. This is 5. 9 plus 1 is 10. 0 carry 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. So here I should have 405. So finally I'm going to add all these numbers. So 0 plus 5 is 5. 0 plus 0 plus 0 will give us 0 in the tens place. 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 plus 4 is 16. So I'll have 6 here. Carry 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. I have 6 written here. Then I'll bring down 1. So my final answer is 16,605. So 135 times 123 You give me 16,605. So that's it.
Wow! Can you just beat that? If I was in school and they had taught me this kind of, maybe I would have known how to solve math right now. But right now, I don't know anything about math. Do you want Mr. Ike to come back to this library to tell us some more? Please put it in the comment section below and we will get him right back into the studio. Now give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you comment in the section below if you want anything from this library. English, math, ICT, general knowledge, reading, anything you want. Put it in the comment section below and we'll get right back to it. Till we'll come to the studio next week. This is Deola Adu in this library saying bye.